Hello friends, welcome to LingarajTechhub. Lingaraj Senapati this side. In this video, I am going to explain about what is constructor. Constructor is a special method which is automatically called when the time of object create. So the name of the constructor is similar to the class name, and this constructor is two types. One is the default constructor, another is the parameterized constructor. The default constructor mostly target to initialize the properties. The parameterized constructor generally passing or receiving the argument from the object at the time of object calling. So constructors are mostly initialized the class properties. So how the constructors are called? It is automatically called when the program is going to be executed. So it's a very important. If you are not declaring any constructor inside a program, it automatically called by the compiler implicitly and include in your program. So you don't worry about the constructor if you are not declaring inside a particular program. So how the constructor is going to be work? Let's move on to my laptop and see further the action about the constructor. Now here we illustrate how the constructor is going to be work. Okay, here we have to take real world example. Okay, real world scenario, that is called one type of object we have to take, laptop. Okay, and in this laptop we have to define two properties, and after that we initialize this laptop properties by the constructor, and by that is called a default constructor, and by display all the properties details. Okay, so first of all you have to define the header file, declare as include iostream, then using namespace std okay, class there is called a laptop. And here you have to declare a public, inside that string lap brand name, then float lap price. After that you have to define a method called as a constructor laptop, because the constructor name is the same as the class name, and here you have to initialize lap brand name. Okay, you can initialize with the default value, that is lap price. Okay, after that you have to define another constructor which having parameterized. Okay, there is two types of constructors. Okay, so if you have to define the, so first of all you have to know the constructor. This is the constructor. Okay, and this is called a default constructor. Default constructor, and you have to initialize first. After that I will show you the parameterized constructor. So inside the default constructor, and here I am initialize some default value like laptop brand name is HP, and the price is called as a 41,000. Okay, now you have to display all the details, void laptop details. Void class name laptop, scope resolution operator, then laptop details. And here you have to display laptop brand name, then enter. Laptop, brand, price. Okay, now move on to the main function. We here create the object laptop L1 object, and in this type it is called a default constructor. Here I am already declared the default constructor. If I am not declared this default constructor, the compiler takes the stance and create that particular constructor, default constructor, and initialize the class properties by the default value. But I am here declared the default constructor by myself, and here initialize the properties of that class by default. Okay, so default data I am initialize some fake data. Okay, so here another way you can call that L1.laptop.details. This is the method you are going to call. Okay, so L1 create the object. At that time default constructor is going to be called, and when the L1.details laptop details is going to be called, the laptop details is the method, and this method is display all the laptop properties with value. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here laptop brand name HP and 41,000 laptop. So now after that I will call as a one parameterized constructor. Okay, so laptop, within that there is called as a string laptop brand name, comma, then float the price. Then this laptop brand name, this price. Okay, I initialize here after that and create another object laptop L2, and inside that L2 I am passing the argument, otherwise it takes the L1 properties value, let's say HP and 41,000. Okay, directly, because when the object is created default constructor is going to be called, and when I am not passing the values or data inside this L2, it directly used to the default constructor values. So here I am going to pass that is the values are what values, that is called as a laptop name as a Sony, and then it is the price. Okay, this is the float value and no string. Fine, and here L2 dot laptop details. Okay, so now when I'm going to run it, so this is called a parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor. Okay, so HP 41,000 laptop, then Sony 51,000 laptop. So this is the process where we call the parameterized and default constructor. You understand what is constructor and then how the constructor is going to work. So on the next video, we will discuss about copy constructor and how the copy constructor is going to be performed. Okay, so in this video, that's all. If you have any doubt, go through the comment box and type there, and please like the video and please share the video with your friends because it's helpful for them, and please subscribe this channel. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you.